Hi guys, doing some gardening therapy. Yeah, so I haven't been appearing in videos for a while because I've really had a tough time dealing with the death of my mother, and I've been mourning, and I'm not anywhere near over that. But I decided it's time to make an appearance, to make this video, because lots of you guys are wondering how am I doing, and I also wanted to take this opportunity to thank you guys for this warm-hearted comments that you've been leaving, and telling about the people you have lost in your life. And it's so like universal, that feeling when you're mourning someone. So I really appreciate your kind comments, and thank you so very much for that. So it has been of great help for me. And of course gardening is a big has a big therapeutic effect for me. So actually the day when I found out that my mother had passed away this morning, I actually started I started making a new flower bed. That's just my way of dealing with this kind of thing. So it just has a huge therapeutic effect on me. So I felt like I just need to do something like that, and because I had been planning on doing it anyway, so I just really got into it that day. So I got big portion of it done, and so I've been working on it the following days. So I got to certain point, so at the end of this video I'm gonna show you what's the outcome of that endeavor. So yeah, so my garden is, as you see, it's getting towards the fall, and of course it's full of weeds, so I haven't really got to upkeep it very much at all, as you can see, but looks like something is growing here. So I'm getting a pretty abundant zucchini crop from here. I made a couple of zucchini cakes, and sauteed zucchinis with butter and salt and spice, which is really good. Then I made zucchini soup a couple of times, really good. So I'm looking for more recipes how I could incorporate zucchinis into my healthy diet. And yeah, so corn, I don't know, there was a really strong wind here another day, and they kind of knocked them over just as I became hopeful that I will actually get something, because they're actually starting to bloom now in September, when actually first frosts could come anytime. So that would of course put the end to that hope. But let's see what happens. If the warm season would continue for a while, I might just get a little bit corn. And yeah, so a few potatoes we have got, and beans and peas. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So here's the flower bed that I was talking about. So I started from this end. I had an idea to make first I had an idea to make a rather skinny flower bed along the fence, that railing fence. But then the idea, like anything that I do, it just keeps growing bigger and bigger. So I kept extending it this way, because I could just foresee running out of space when I start planting things on it. And things are always growing wider. So I thought eventually they will run out of space. So I just kept stretching it. I might stretch it even more later. So a few things that I planted here, I actually thinned out from my existing flower bed that I have over here, because I had like things way too close to each other. So I took some things from here, and then I had some seedlings started in my garden area. This is calendula and marigolds and zinnias and cosmoses, and these are some kind of sunflowers there. They were just way too close to each other, and well, it's actually close to the end of the growing season already. So actually I should have been planting them here about 3 months ago, but well, this year is the way it is. So now I finally got to it. So I started from that end, and I just kept going, and up to here. See, I don't know what these are, what you call those. They're quite nice. I like them. And this is oh, I don't know what that's called neither. It's one of those or globe flower, you call it in English language, globe flower. And these are cosmoses, as you know. And these are some phloxes. I really love phloxes. In my childhood garden we had so many phloxes, my mom had, and they were beautiful. They always started blooming before the time when it was time to go to school. So they're so associated with school for me. And then I just realized that I could still use some more space, so I just kept going and going. As you can see, I haven't finished that part yet. So this is just what the ground looks like after I remove the sod. And then I continued here this way. So so that's probably about how far I go. Even though I have an idea to make maybe a little stretch here too, I think maybe I'll plant, because it would look nice, because this is like an entrance to the greenhouse area, so it will probably look nice to have something planted on either side, both sides. So we'll see. At least some kind of blooming bush I want to plant over there. So yeah, so that was a little update of my garden and what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm still very, very sad about the loss of my mother, but I realize life is going on, so you just have to keep going. And I really appreciate your comments, and thank you so very much. That has been of great help for me. And of course, gardening has a big therapeutic effect for me. So we also made a video for the other channel about the birds. So if you're new to this and don't know about the other channel, so that will be linked down below. So thanks again, and see you later.